Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Dokkan Wiki has put up the translations for the LR Androids EZA, so we're going to be going through them. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments while you're there as well. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's see what their details are saying. So after EZAing, the androids will lead androids with Ki +4 on the 170. Extreme Fizz will get Ki +3, HP and attack and defense +100%. Don't forget this is exchange or switch into just Android 16. On super attack or 12 Ki at least, they'll raise attack and defense by 30% for one turn, cause cloth damage to the enemy and lower attack and defense. On 18 Ki, will raise attack and defense by 30% again for one turn, cause mega cloth damage to the enemy and greatly lower attack and defense. On their passives, they start with Ki +3, attack and defense +178%, plus an additional attack and defense +78% when performing a super attack. They have a 30% chance of evading. They then get Ki +3 and a chance of evading enemies' attack +20% when HP is 66% or more. That's not bad. Does give them a 50% chance to dodge. The Ki +3 is good. 50% chance to dodge is nice. I personally, with how inconsistent 50% can be, like, don't get me wrong, it's better than nothing, but how inconsistent 50% can be sometimes, I would have preferred 50 with an extra 20 or an extra 30, taking up to 70 or 80. But that's just me. To be fair, this is their, like, pre-transformed state, if you will. They then gain an additional defense +35% within the same turn and launches an additional attack. There's a 50% chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns after evading an attack, and then androids category allies get Ki +2 and attack and defense +50%. So if they do dodge, they do get an additional, there's a 50% chance of becoming a super attack, which is nice, especially on that extra set of defense, the extra 30% for the turn. Along with the support is very nice. Attack and defense +50% is big, especially when Android 21 is going to be getting that. MVP EZA 17 could be getting that. You know, there's some big units that can thrive off that support, and that's some very juicy support as well. So far, before 16 comes out, they're not bad. They're not bad. So this is when 16 comes out on 12 Ki, who will greatly raise attack and defense by 50% for the turn, cause colossal damage to the enemy and lower attack and defense. On 18 Ki, will greatly raise attack and defense by 50% again, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, while sacrificing 6% HP, which isn't too bad when you consider 6% HP in the grand scheme of things while picking up same type Ki spheres, recovering health that way. If you do have Android 21, you recover HP from her. That 6% isn't going to be too much of a detriment. 16 gets Ki +8, which is massive. Attack and defense +240%, then an additional attack and defense +160 when performing a super attack. He then has a 50% chance of performing a critical hit, which is nice having that built in. He will perform a critical hit when HP is 66% or less, or when there's an enemy whose name includes Cell. So he'll have a guaranteed crit when your HP is 66% or less, or when you're facing Cell. The fact that they've got like an either-or condition there is very nice. He'll also launch an additional super attack when there's an Android/Cell Saga category enemy, or all allies attacking in the same turn are Android category characters as well. So 16 loses the support, which is kind of normal. It would have been really nice if you kept it, I'm not going to lie. But kind of makes sense. So 16 has a built-in crit, a guaranteed crit if you go down to 66% HP or more, and also a built-in additional. Guaranteed, no chance, just guaranteed. While raising his attack and defense on 18 and 12 Ki by 50%. As long as you're facing an Android/Cell Saga category enemy, or you have Android units in the same turn, which again is primarily 95% of the team you're going to be running around him anyway. Again, you got 21, MVP 17, you even got like EZA LR in Cell. You could factor in the transforming one. Regardless, you're going to be running these androids, LR androids, with other android units, so getting that's going to be very easy. I'm not going to lie, I like the utility of this unit. You know, the pre-16 state, you know, you've got great support. You know, you've got additionals in there, you've got those kind of things, the dodge. And then when 16 comes out, 16 is going to be doing damage. 16 is going to be doing damage. That built-in additional as well, especially with 250% defense raises, is nice. He's going to be doing damage. I really do like the versatility of this unit. Again, I don't think I don't think they're insane, or especially not pre-16. Pre-16, they're decent, they're solid. Like, again, I like the versatility of the unit. I do think pre-16 they needed a little bit more. Maybe some more dodge chance would have helped them a lot more. But that's fine. 16 looks very strong. 16 looks very, very strong. I'm really intrigued to see like what type of numbers 16 is putting out, and also what kind of defense he has as well, because 16 loses the dodge chance, he doesn't have damage reduction, doesn't have guard, he just has numbers, additional supers, and of course the 50% attack and defense on both 12 and 18 key. So I think by the looks of things, he'll have a solid amount of defense and do some very good damage, especially with a built-in crit, and especially if your HP is 66% or below, getting that guaranteed crit. 16 is very strong. But you can let me know your thoughts down in the comments on this EZA, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and peace.